As you can see, the activity consists of two parts. The first part is titled Mountain Effects. Let's demonstrate this phenomenon on the board by drawing to understand more. Mountains usually have two sides. Let's try to draw a mountain. On this side, we will draw the rain. Here are some clouds. And the clouds let the rain falls. After rain falling, we will find that air will move above the mountain and becomes dry air. The air moves on the other side of the mountain and becomes dry air, which will cause the formation of desert in this area. So, one side of the mountain, the rain will fall and the air will move above the mountain and become dry air, which will cause desert in this area. Mountains often has two sides, a wet side and a dry side, which causes a phenomenon named rain shadow. The other side is dry because air loses all the water vapor in this area and becomes dry air. Let's return back to the questions part. We need to rearrange the steps in the correct order by which this phenomenon happens. If you are not sure about the order of the steps, you can discuss it with your colleagues in class. And don't worry, as during this concept, we will revisit this phenomenon to learn more about it. Let's review the question and answer some of it together. Mountain ranges often has two sides, a wet side and a dry side. Let's order the steps. First of all, we are going to read each label, then think of the order of those steps. Air cools, humid air encounters a mountain range, water vapor condenses, air dries the land, air rises, air warms, precipitation occurs, and air descends. So, what do you think the first step that we are going to begin with? At the beginning, what happens is humid air encounters a mountain range. And we will just drag and drop them. After humid air encounters a mountain range, what do you think what will happen? Air will rises. After air rises, because of the cold temperature at the top of the mountain, air will cools. Then after air cools, so what will happen? Condensation, which will happen that the water vapor will condenses.
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا، المستقبل يبدأ الآن.